stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail, or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. Only record is who go the hardest. Whole family is to tackle the violence. Who would tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers.
They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisha. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. Here we have Wild One, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. And they'll be facing One Punch, and they will enjoy a power advantage. This fight taking place at the welterweight division. First up, the Wild One from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Up against them, One Punch from the United States of America. They won by TKO in their last fight.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with green. Introducing the current national welterweight champion, the Wild One. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks with red trim, One Punch.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That left hand hurts. He misses with that jab. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Clean jab. It's hard to cover the body and the head at the same time. Nice counter shot. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And One Punch goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night-night.
that rideth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Wild One. And they do have a reach advantage here. And they'll be facing one punch. You can see who has the power advantage. They'll meet as welterweights. First up we have Wild. What a pleasure it is. And that's the opening bell, round one. How many more uppercuts can he take? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Can't get out of the way of that straight. Beautiful counter punch. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That's a game changer. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Now they've got... Oh, my goodness, Johnny. And one punch goes down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's see how the game plan changes after that. On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter shot lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The defense failed them. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. What's the referee thinking right now? Hold that thought. And it took one punch to put one punch down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
Their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to...
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
On to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's gonna happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. How about that time counter shot? And that right jab just misses. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And one punch goes to the canvas. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve. That's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed. Fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday in gym, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's then roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader.
Need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller. Always taller.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have Wild One, and they will have a power advantage here. And he'll be up against Michael McKinson, and they will enjoy a weight advantage. And up first is the Wild One from the United States of America.
This bout...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, they're... athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Catch and shoot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Just missed with that hook. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. That counter punch caught him clean. They both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Tried to score with a jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for them. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Those counter punches have to hurt. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete dominance. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
drop their guard, they get caught. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. The wild one goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give him the
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
And he scores with the counter. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
On to the fourth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Insane action. It's bombs away. The perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. mastery being shown here is just incredible. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot.
Now what we gonna do right here?
And he misses with that jab. A straight right just misses. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jabs, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They block the left there. Nice exchange here from both men. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Punch himself out, though. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he misses with that straight left. Every time they throw a shot, what a nightmare scenario! This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Stop.
Here comes